What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you saw in the last video, we rented the track and had a lot of fun with all the boys, and it was a really good time. Unfortunately, I did blow up the G. Sounds like a spun bearing is what is coming. It sounds like a spun bearing is what I'm thinking, because it's doing like the slight knocking and it sounds like a almost grinding noise, whatever. But I'm basically pretty positive. I'm pretty positive that it's a spun bearing. So not only that, but when I was loading it on the tow truck, the damn exhaust, the car was just, it's too low and too long to go on the tow truck without boards and ramps, which I didn't even think about. I was just ready to get out of there. And I loaded it up, and the backside flange on the stock Y pipe completely just sheared off. It didn't catch. I think it just tweaked a little bit and it just twisted right at the welds. So it's one of them pieces that I've been needing to replace anyways, because I have aftermarket downpipes and then the stock Y pipe, and then I have an ISR exhaust. So unfortunately that broke. So either way, all that's got to come off when I pull the motor to put the other one in. So, But today's video is not necessarily about that. We are going to be trying to get some stuff done around here. I really need to order the drywall and get that done ASAP, because I need to get the prime lights up as soon as possible. Not only because they sent them to me and they've just been sitting and I need to get them done. The shop, I'm pretty sure another light went out, which sucks. But I got to get the red E36 that you guys saw in the last video. I got to get that out of the shop. I have someone that's very interested in the hardtop, so hopefully that happens today. Because if that happens, I'm ordering the drywall to get delivered ASAP. It would be sick to have it here and like ready to go up this week. So between this video and next video, I'm hoping that we have the drywall up. So don't hold me to it, because you know things happen and sometimes it just doesn't work. So. But what we're going to do is go inside and see if we can get that fuel pump. What I want to do is I want to see if I can get the fuel pump working that I took out of Sandy's car that was messed up. I'm going to see if I could just change the rubber line. It's a plastic line. I'm going to try to put a rubber line on it and see if I can get it working. So let's get out of the truck, get in the shop, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So right here is the fuel pump out of Sandy's car. And this thing almost looks like brand new. I mean, the sock doesn't look dirty, all that kind of stuff. But if you look, this plastic line right here, this apparently they kink and they crack and they basically just don't pump out the fuel. So what I'm going to try, I don't know if it's going to work for sure, but what I'm going to try is I'm going to cut these bands right here, get this plastic line off, and just replace it with a rubber one, put some hose clamps on it, toss it in the red car, and then we will see if it will pump. Because if it does, that'll be sick, and then this car can run again. Because right now it doesn't run because I'm literally holding its heart, basically. I mean, the motor's in it and stuff, but in order for the motor to run, you kind of need fuel. So I'm going to get this line off real quick and see if I can get a hose to fit on there to get it running. All right, guys, so we got the rubber hose in there, got some hose clamps on it. So I'm going to toss this in this car and see if it works. I don't know if it's going to, but we're going to try. Alrighty, guys, well, I got the fuel pump in there, got it plugged in, and I got the hose all done. But as you can see, I don't have a top anymore. So it's awesome, because now I can order the damn drywall. The guy just came, picked up the hard top, and it is gone. It's going to Pennsylvania somewhere, I think, or whatever. Guy's got a silver E36 that he wants the hard top for. He's going to do like a two-tone paint, which is pretty cool. So hard top's gone, which I'm stoked about. So let's get some stuff done. I got all that hooked up. Now I'm going to hook a jump box up because I stole the battery out of it. So I'm going to hook a jump box up and see if this thing starts. All right, well, the old battery was complete shit, so we're going to have to use a jump box and some other stuff. Ooh! Dang, so that is what it was. Hell yeah. So we're back to good. Well, that's freaking sweet. All right, well, I got to get a tire mounted on this wheel here so I could get this car back in moving condition. So let's do that and get this thing moved. All right, so we got the E36 back as a driving roller, all that kind of stuff, whatever you want to call it. Now, I kind of want to pull in the G so that you guys can hear what the hell is going on. So I got it unloaded earlier, and I haven't started it since I unloaded it. But I kind of want to start it and see if you guys can hear the issue that I'm having. Now, I still got all my shit in here from this weekend, but let's see if this thing will start and maybe not make a lot of noise. So let's see. Oh no. So the squeak will go away. I don't know if you guys heard that. The knock right off the jump. It's not good. So I'm gonna move these ramps real quick. I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna pull it inside, and then maybe we'll tear this thing apart. I don't know if we're gonna tear it apart today, but I'd at least like to know. So let me get this thing inside. I don't know what that means. I just started the damn thing and now the battery's dead. So I guess I'm gonna jump it and then I'll pull it in for the clip. Sure y'all just heard that. Basically, this thing is just, it's done. I mean, it's not completely locked up yet, but it's got some knocking going. I don't know if y'all heard that rattling and noise. It wasn't the exhaust, it was the engine. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing, if you guys remember, I tore this VQ down to see how it was, and it's actually fine. So, well, to my knowledge. So it had the busted oil pan and stuff like that. I actually have a new pickup tube, all that. And Orion was trying to get me to pop that engine at the track. He's like, dude, just do it, just do it. And I was like, no, dude, I need to keep the oil pan. So I need the upper oil pan and the lower oil pan for that engine. So I think what the plan is to tear this thing down, get all the parts for this engine, and put it back in here. We've already got it. There's no sense of spending the money on trying to do a motor swap or anything like that right now, and we'll figure that out when the time comes. I'm hoping I can put this engine in the G, that way I can get some more seat time and let it rock. Chris did say he would suggest for me to get a bigger radiator, which I would probably end up doing. It's probably smart to do that, so I'll look into that, maybe look up some companies, see if anybody could help me out, but we'll see. Definitely probably aluminum radiator would be a smart idea, but unfortunately this thing is just not, it ain't happy with me. And as you probably heard, the exhaust is literally falling off. So you see right about there, it literally ripped on the old pipe right there. Look at that thing. That thing is completely rotted out. And I started hearing an exhaust leak, but I couldn't find it. But as you can see, the heat shield and stuff is still on there. So that's where it was. It's an exhaust leak. So the ISR exhaust is still good. It's not messed up at all. So we'll have to order a new wide pipe. Probably just order aftermarket one so it fits right and flows properly. And go from there. So, but I think I'm probably done for the day. It's gross here, and we're still pretty tired from the weekend. But I at least wanted to pull the G in and kind of figure out what was going on and at least verify that it's bad. So, matter of fact, before we do that, let's see if I blew a head gasket. Nope. Oil looks just fine. So the oil's fine, not a head gasket. Definitely probably a spun bearing or something of that nature, which sucks. But we still got some gaskets and all that kind of stuff we can put on the new engine. And this thing's not completely locked up, but it does have rod knock. So maybe we'll see. I don't know. I don't want to keep building VQs. I'm kind of at a loss. I don't really know what to do. The VQs are a good idea because I have it, whatever. I'd really like a V8, but money. Shop needs to happen. We got to get those prime lights in. Unfortunately, it's been raining, and it's still raining. I don't know if you can tell. And it's supposed to rain all this week, which sucks because I don't know if you know anything about drywall. When it gets wet, it's no good. So we have to wait until it's not raining in order to get the drywall to put it in the shop. I am gonna try to reach out to Lowe's and see if they could maybe, hey, shut up, I'm filming. See if maybe they can deliver it with their box truck, which would really help, because if that's the case, then I could actually get it done this week. So we'll have to figure that out. But, all right. Well, I don't want to keep looking at this thing and getting more and more bummed, so we'll pick back up on this tomorrow. Well, a little change of plans. We ended up running to Lowe's, and needless to say, I have pretty much all the insulation I need, I think. What do you think? And as you guys saw, we got all of the drywall. So we actually had a break in the weather in order to be able to grab it. So I said, fuck it, let's go get it here. So it's here and it's done. So now we can actually move forward on getting this stuff done so we can get these lights up. So we have the drywall on the back of the tow truck right now wrapped up, as you can see. So it's there, we're gonna get it inside the shop. I also went ahead, ran home and grabbed all of the Prime lights and brought them up to the shop so that Brax can take a look at them. As you can see, I got the boxes here and here.
Hey, look, man, you need the Prime lights going because you can't see.
I can't see shit. It's dark in here.
So we need some Prime lights.
Like, this is the brightest light.
We need this. Right?
Yeah.
I need this.
Yeah, we need that in our life. So, yeah, huge shout out to Prime Lights. We will be getting it done very, very, very soon. And, yeah, let's get this stuff unloaded. I called Danny and called Wes to see if they can come give us a hand getting all these sheets of drywall, because that's a lot. Not gonna spool up enough. We tried. Way past the axle. Yeah. Oh. We tried. Not gonna do it. It's too gritty over here.
Gentlemen, you see him let off as he went past the truck?
That dude's sick. He just bought a transmission from me and shows up in that fucking rad thing.
Hearse?
Huh? That's what I said. I said it looks like a hearse.
You gotta show that to Brian when you see him.
Oh yeah, that's sick. All right, guys. Well, sorry about the noise ahead of time. The fans are going. It's really hot in here. But as you guys saw, we got all the drywall. We got a bunch of insulation. I've already started redoing the whole wall here. That's all done. But Braxton's here because we are going to be working on the Prime lights. So we're going to go ahead and get at least one of them mounted now, which is the one underneath here. So we have to wait until we get the drywall done before we can redo all of these. So we got to get the drywall done before we can get the lights. But this one, there's not going to be any drywall up underneath. So we're going to go ahead, because we're getting excited about it, and just mount this one so we can see the difference. Because, I mean, right now, you see these ones, they're bright, they're nice, whatever. But I really think the Prime Lights is going to be crazy bright. So we're going to get this one mounted and get this one going, and we'll see how it looks. Well, besides the heat, I mean, is it pretty straightforward once we kind of figured this out? Being an electrician?
This is all pretty simple. I've never seen LED bulbs with a ballast or driver built into the fluorescent or the LED tube.
Yeah.
When I open this up, these usually have like a box.
The little
drivers.
box. Yeah, just like,
So it can alert your 120 into,
we threw it out already, but just like those, yeah, they have little boxes in them and stuff.
but this,
I mean, pretty self-explanatory though.
yeah, this is a little bit different, but super. I mean, pretty self-explanatory once it made sense. I thought we were missing parts,
Yeah.
but knowing that the
Once we did a little bit of reading.
knowing that the tube carries the driver where it converts it from 120 into 12 volts.
And are those just push plugs?
Yep, that's how they're made. So like, what this is a little connector.
Yep.
These are like little bite down teeth, so you stub it in.
I got you.
You can't pull them
So
out.
it's super simple.
Yeah, super simple. Some people would be like, "Oh, don't trust those." Wire
So
those
easy
together.
a caveman could do it.
Literally, probably would have done it already.
Yeah. But I'm going to get the camera out of Brax's face. Next clip, we will be showing this all together and how bright this stuff is. So I can already tell that these lights are just, like, these are just way better than the ones that I've had before. So I'm super ready to see what these look like. He's buttoning these up real quick so that that's all done. We're going to cut the lights, put the bulbs in, and then we'll show you guys what this looks like. So we got it all wired up. You want to do the honors, dude? Holy shit! Oh my god, dude! It's way brighter than the other one was. Way brighter, because all we had was this one. It was literally just this one here. Dude, it's so much brighter under here.
Can't look up.
I can't. I don't want to look up. Y'all can look up. Dude, that looks awesome. It's so bright. It's not meant to be a foot away from your eyes, I don't think. Maybe we'd only need 4 foot under here?
You can always take out
A bulb or two,
Yeah,
maybe.
it might look ugly, but like this.
I see everything that's in the
You got me
fridge.
the water?
You want a water? Huh?
Who the fuck are you?
Sorry, it's so bright I can't hear you.
Later.
I do need a water though. Stay hydrated, boys. Cheers. But Jesus, dude, that's so freaking bright. Wait till the rest of them are up in this shop. I'm gonna try to get a little comparison real quick. I mean, you can see literally right here. So look how dim this one is compared to how bright that is on camera. I mean, yes, I'm closer to this, but dude, that LED looks to be halogen compared to these. You know what I mean? That's so much brighter. Dude, just wait. It's going to be insanely bright in here. It's going to look awesome.
12 over here. You're gonna have
Yeah, so there's going to be 6 in the middle.
right here.
So we're going to drop down. You see this cross beam here. We're going to drop down to that, put a piece of drywall all the way across. This light is going to be about down 10 more inches, 12 more inches. So there's going to be one of these right here and another one right there. So this whole place is going to be way brighter. And then not to mention, we're going to have one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, don't mind that, and one there. And I think we have one more that we got to find where to put.
I don't think you'll need to put it anywhere. You're gonna have.
I'll just put it outside. Just on outside. You know what I mean? Honestly, one of those, I could put one of those in Dad's shed where the tires are and be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I could split the two up and put one on each side in his shed right next to the shop. But either way, dude, this is insane. Huge shout out to Prime Lights, man. Like this is,
It could cure his blindness.
or it'll make you blind.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
Super.
I can't wait.
I've ever installed.
It looks weird because of all the shadows, but that's because there's no lights up here right now. We have this stuff disconnected because we're going to be doing the drywall and all that stuff. But, I mean, come on, guys. This looks insane.
It's just a little glimpse of what's about to be.
What it's gonna be.
Entire shop.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely insane. So,
Super bright.
that's probably going to be it for this video, guys. I wanted to show you guys this. Again, huge shout out to Prime Lights. They are freaking awesome. Definitely go check them out. If you guys are looking for new lights in your shop or house or whatever, they have wide variety selection. Definitely go check them out. But I can't say it enough. Huge shout out to Prime Lights, guys, because we got a lot more to do. I mean, this isn't even all of it. There's still more in that box. There's still more in that box. We got outside lights to do. Does this make you feel like, holy shit, like this is going to be amazing?
Yeah, the lighting in the garage, I don't even think I can't even really imagine what it's going to
Yeah, I can't grasp how it's going to look yet.
because the lighting, it's hard to really depict because the light is so strong here because it's meant to travel far.
Right.
That it's so bright that.
Well, not to mention also, all this is going to be drywalled in white, and that's going to be drywalled in white, and that's going to be drywalled in white. Like, it's going to look sick. It's going to be one of them things where when you drive down the road and you see the garage door open, you know I'm open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's night.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Mark and the boys are out
You
there.
also have, where are they at?
The outside lights,
Outdoor lights.
they're up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these right here are the outdoor lights, and these things are going to be insane, dude.
120 watts.
Is that a lot, Mr. Electrical Man?
Those are 20.
These are 20?
Yeah.
So how many times more is that? Quick math.
How many times more?
10 times?
Yeah.
No. If it was 12 watts,
Oh, yeah.
it would be 10. Yeah. But yeah, so the outside lights are going to be extremely bright. I'm pretty sure they're the same ones that Chris has at his shop. It's going to be sick. It's going to be insane. We're going to be able to see everything. So I got ahead of myself a little bit and went ahead and pulled all of the plastic down. So give you all a good comparison of how dark it is in here without that plastic up there. It's going to be so much brighter once the insulation and the drywall and all that stuff is all up there. But I got a little ahead of myself, and I'm just kind of doing things. And I'm dusty now. I'm dirty. It's sweaty. I'm sweaty. You're sweaty. I'm hot. You're hot.
Super hot. We're hot together.
We're hot together.
Bumping sweat.
But the bumping sweat.
Bumping sweat.
So, but super stoked about that light. And yeah, so we're gonna go home now. I'm gonna edit this video for you guys. Pick back up on this in the next one. So if you could like, comment, subscribe, that would be sick. And stay tuned for the next one, guys, because we're doing drywall, we're doing lights, and I may or may not be taking someone's car somewhere this weekend. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. Did I say like, comment, subscribe? Yeah, okay. Bye.